Hello guys. Welcome to Powerpack Wrestling. Today's top news is filled with indications strongly suggesting that Edge is on his way to AEW. This comes after earlier reports of the WWE removing him from their internal roster and his absence from SmackDown's intro video. Furthermore, Tony Khan has hinted at fulfilling wrestling enthusiasts' dreams in AEW's new era, raising speculation about the potential arrival of Adam Edge Copeland. Next up is SmackDown delivered a special surprise for fans in attendance during the September 29th episode, offering two exciting dark matches once the main show concluded. John Cena squared off against Dominic Mysterio, with Cena emerging victorious in their contest. On the other hand, Seth Rollins faced Gunther and secured a win by disqualification. Notably, Seth Rollins paid tribute to the late, great Bray Wyatt, as fans illuminated the arena with their cell phones, creating a firefly-like atmosphere. Next up is in the latest development, a video featuring Matt Riddle has been revealed, shedding more light on the alleged disruptive incident that occurred at JFK Airport in New York City on September 9. TMZ Sports has released this video, showcasing a recently released WWE superstar interacting with the public and providing additional details about the incident. According to an eyewitness, Riddle and his friend were waiting for their flight to Orlando, which had been repeatedly postponed. To pass the time, they decided to have some drinks at a nearby restaurant. However, as the delay continued, Riddle's behavior reportedly became increasingly obnoxious, marked by loud and rude conduct. The TMZ report adds crucial context to what led airport security officers to intervene. As the boarding time approached, witnesses noticed Riddle repeatedly inquiring about the plane's departure and eventually, he approached the front desk, even grabbing the microphone. While Riddle is known for cutting promos in the wrestling ring, such behavior is generally frowned upon at airports, and he was fortunate not to be arrested. Nevertheless, Riddle's actions did have consequences. In the video, Riddle can be heard asking fellow passengers if they are capable of flying the plane, albeit in a playful manner. However, airport staff quickly put an end to this, and while other passengers eventually boarded the plane, Riddle was denied entry due to his condition. His condition appeared to be what wrestlers often refer to as being in no condition to perform, where intoxication makes it unsafe for them to compete, not only for their own safety but also for the safety of their opponents. Do you believe that Riddle should have been arrested for his actions at the airport? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Next up is it's possible that some top WWE stars may miss the upcoming Crown Jewel event in Saudi Arabia on November 4. Dave Meltzer, in this week's Observer, reported that there is a notable schedule deviation. WWE is running SmackDown house shows in the United States on the same weekend as the Saudi Arabia show, but not a SmackDown taping. It appears that they will hold two SmackDown house shows in Milwaukee during that weekend. This departure from the usual practice of not running house shows on the same weekend as the Saudi shows suggests that some top talent may not be making the trip to Saudi Arabia this time. In the past, WWE has refrained from running house shows on the same weekend as their Saudi events. It's worth noting that WWE has a substantial roster of talent, so they have the capacity to put on a strong show in Saudi Arabia even if some top stars are unavailable. The primary factor that could disrupt this plan would be a COVID-19 outbreak, which has been a concern in the world of professional wrestling and sports in general. Next up is fans are eagerly anticipating the debut of Jade Cargill on WWE television, and they're curious about when and where it will happen. Following the recent announcement of Cargill signing with WWE, several developments have sparked speculation that her debut could be imminent. Shawn Michaels spoke highly of Jade during his NXT No Mercy media call, and Corey Graves mentioned her on SmackDown. Additionally, Dave Meltzer's report suggests that her debut may not be far off, as there's no non-compete period due to her contract expiration. Cargill, age 31, has signed a multi-year deal with WWE, typically spanning 3 to 5 years, and is currently undergoing training at the Performance Center to prepare for her debut. Many fans believe there's a built-in storyline for her to make an impact, possibly by confronting and overpowering Nia Jax. WWE's recent push of Nia Jax as a dominant force in the women's division makes her an ideal opponent for Cargill, allowing Jade to establish herself without having to defeat established superstars right from the start. Next up is Brie Bella's wrestling fans have reason to be excited as one half of the Twin Magic recently responded to a fan question about her potential return to wrestling. She mentioned that she's waiting for her child, Buddy, to grow a little bit more before considering a return to the squared circle. Brie expressed her enthusiasm for the current landscape of wrestling, citing the availability of numerous great opponents across various companies. She mentioned names like Britt Baker, Trent likely referring to Trinity Fatu, aka Naomi, and even expressed a desire to face the Iconics in Australia. Brie Bella's interest in returning to wrestling has generated interest and discussions among fans. As always, the wrestling community is eager to see beloved performers return to the ring, and Brie Bella's potential comeback would certainly be an exciting development. Fans are encouraged to share their thoughts on whether they would like to see Brie return to wrestling in the comments section. Finally, while the wrestling world eagerly anticipates whether Edge will make his debut in AEW, it appears that another veteran WWE superstar's name has come up as a potential good fit for the company. According to sources from Fightful Select, there were discussions internally within AEW about Shelton Benjamin earlier this year when there was some uncertainty about his contract status. Shelton Benjamin's wealth of experience and knowledge in the wrestling industry makes him an attractive candidate for a coaching role, depending on AEW's specific needs. Even though AEW has a surplus of talented wrestlers, Benjamin, often referred to as the gold standard, could serve as an excellent mentor for young talent if he were to join the company. The possibility of AEW hiring Shelton Benjamin has sparked interest and discussions among wrestling fans. Whether or not this will come to fruition remains to be seen, but his potential addition to the company could bring valuable experience and guidance to the roster. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling news and rumors.